So Israel has confiscated a bunch of the vessels of the global Sumud Flotilla. One actually got to the coast of Gaza, so one boat actually made it. But Greta Thunberg did not make it. I saw a video where she had put her on her frog hat. She was in the boat. They let her put on her frog hat. They helped her with her jacket. But a lot of this is propaganda. A lot of this is propaganda because there's a bunch of reports that's coming out that said that Greta Thunberg was abused, tortured. They said that she was shoved down to the ground, that they pulled her hair. They pulled her by her hair. They made her crawl on all fours. They made her kiss the Israeli flag. They made her wear the Israeli flag. There's also a report that said that Greta Thunberg was put into a room and then Ben Gvir comes out of the other side. So Ben Gvir is like the leading foreign, it's like their Secretary of War. So a one-on-one? Greta Thunberg had a one-on-one meeting with Ben Gvir? Ben Gvir, who over a parking dispute was ready to shoot somebody. There was some protest here in America. Ben Gvir, that fucking piece of shit. There was one report that said Greta Thunberg was beaten, that they beat her, that they put her on a trolley, that they treated her like an animal. They were making her sleep on a bed with bed bugs. She developed a rash. She was curious to see if any of those photos had leaked onto social media. She was made to sit on hard surfaces for long periods of time. So Greta Thunberg put her life on the line. Greta Thunberg put her life on the line. Remember Rachel Corrie? Rachel Corrie stood in front of a Caterpillar bulldozer in Palestine to stop them from bulldozing a Palestinian's house, and they ran right over her. And they laughed about it. They had Rachel Corrie pancakes. What they do to Palestine, they'll do to you. So far, Netanyahu has murdered 680,000 Palestinian people. That's getting up there to Iraq, the Iraq War and Vietnam numbers, and the Holocaust. 1 million dead in Iraq, 4 million dead in Vietnam, 10 million dead in the Holocaust, 6 million were Jews. MLK had quoted Dante saying that the hottest places in hell is reserved for those who, during a period of moral crisis, maintain their neutrality. Let's hear what this Tim Dillon thinks about Greta Thunberg and the Freedom Flotilla.
Did Israel kill Greta Thunberg? Did they kill her or not, this flotilla? This Greta Thunberg, she keeps getting on this boat. I don't know what's going on with the news, but this is my understanding of the news. Israel keeps telling this bitch, don't get on this boat. And she keeps getting on this boat, and she's got food for the people in Gaza. And Israel keeps going, don't get on this boat. And she keeps getting on the boat. And then they keep boarding the boat, and don't they keep kicking her off? And she keeps getting back on this boat. They're going to have to kill her. I'm for them killing her. I'm for Israel killing her. I'm not for a lot of what they're doing in Gaza, but I'm for them killing Greta Thunberg.
Is this sarcasm? Because I can't tell. I don't hear any laughter in the background. I don't hear him wink wink. No LOL. I'm just supposed to presume this insane shit that he is saying right now this is comedy. This is supposed to be humorous. This motherfucker was going to go to goddamn Saudi Arabia to yuck it up with the goddamn 9/11 terrorist financiers and shit.
And I will defend it. If Netanyahu and Israel kill Greta Thunberg, I will defend it on this show for free.
He'll do it for free, so he doesn't even need to be paid to do something like that. Goebbels had said that it was easy to go to war. All you have to do is declare the enemy and then denounce the pacifist for their lack of patriotism. So it's easy to go to war. That's what that means. It's easy to go to war. Declare the enemy, denounce the pacifists for their lack of patriotism. That means it's very hard to be anti-war, to be up against the military-industrial complex. To be anti-war, that's also known as to be pro-peace. Peace in Palestine is just about goddamned impossible because Israel's addicted to murdering children. 680,000 murders. 680,000 murders. I don't know why these right-wing fucking fascist sons of bitches want to eat the asshole. Eat out Netanyahu's asshole. But I don't know, Tim Dillon. Have you ever considered not eating Netanyahu's asshole out? You ever consider that? Maybe you shouldn't toss a salad. Maybe you shouldn't even do a reach around or let him do whatever you guys are. Bethlehem, all these Bethlehem Christians, MAGA right-wing extremists are okay with a bunch of Bethlehem Christians being killed. Americans have been killed by Israel in Lebanon, Syria, Yemen, and in Gaza. Israel keeps on playing hide the pickle like a goddamn Punchinello. And so I'll defend Greta, what she's doing. A martyr in waiting is what somebody derisively had called her. Because you got to risk it if you want the biscuit. Resistance to tyranny is obedience to God. What are we supposed to do? Just watch a bunch of more fucking, another million motherfucking kids die? Is that what it would take for Tim Dillon to goddamn motherfucking say jokes like that? Sam Abid? Tell us some jokes that's like, Theo Von had a good joke. But she's being tortured, beaten, her hair pulled. She's being made to kiss the Israeli flag. This is the shit that's coming out of his mouth. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere, and right makes might.
I'm Sarah, and I'm an attorney here at Atticus.
I know they're spreading money around 7,000 a post, so I hear. I'll do it for free if you kill Greta Thunberg. Kill her, though. Burn her alive. I don't want any half measures. I don't want her to have a broken leg or she's temporarily uncomfortable. If Israel kills her, like full-on firebombs that flotilla, I will defend it.
Is this a joke? I mean, is this what Americans believe? I thought it was liberty and justice for all. I mean, the veracity of the perspicacity of masters, isn't it all for one and one for all? Oppressors operate upon the endurance of the oppressed. The level of oppression is equal to the level of injustice that will be perpetuated upon you. So as long as we, the people of America, complacently and negligently capitulate to Netanyahu, then his murders will continue. Justice is truth in action. Let justice be done though the heavens may fall. There's a revolution going on right now in Georgia. It's impossible, they say, until it's inevitable. Revolution is impossible until it's inevitable. The stone that the builder refused became the chief cornerstone. The stone that the builder refused became the chief cornerstone. Lincoln said that we should save America so we can forever keep it worthy of the saving. The man who speaks the truth is greater than a king. You know, love is free, Tim Dillon. It's free to be loving and caring and to give a shit. It's free.
Because she's starting to annoy me now with this boat. It's not going to, I mean, yes.
It's annoying him. That's why he says it's okay to burn Greta Thunberg alive. It's annoying to him. He's annoyed. So he's saying a bunch of, crazy shit. But these are crazy ass times, and so there's Poe's law. If you don't have like a wink wink little laugh out loud, some people chuckling while you're saying this shit, Maybe you're a sick motherfucker who wants to see somebody who's politically relevant. Maybe you want bad things to happen to Greta Thunberg because she's politically relevant. Hey, Tim Dillon, you know what's worse than the revolution? Is the thing that caused the revolution. The 680,000 Palestinians being killed. I don't hear him making jokes about Netanyahu like this. Come on, Tim Dillon. Let's hear you make some fucking Netanyahu jokes. You think you can do that? Natural law is rational man's participation in eternal law. Hobbes says that we have a right to everything. We give up our right to everything for our civil liberties. So as long as you're peacefully protesting and petitioning and getting on a boat and sailing into the ocean, not attacking, peacefully, non-violent, this is MLK. What is he's saying? Burn Greta Thunberg. And there are a bunch of right-wing fucking piles of shit that agree with this asshole. But one boat reached Gaza's coast there, Tim Dillon, and everybody would be a tyrant if you let them. That which you do to the least of my people, you do unto me. There's supposed to be this Israeli-Hamas peace deal or some shit. Trump ordered Israel to stop. You know how many more Palestinians were killed? 61. I don't know if they were burned to death. I know that's up to Tim Dillon's standards. They got to be burned to death. But 61, people were bombed. So that's, that's burned to death, right? Getting explosion.
It helps a little bit, but there's more going on here than just you and this boat. The people in Gaza need more than whatever this bitch has on the boat. Stop getting on this boat.
Now, she's a bitch. This stupid-ass bitch is a bitch. You're a bitch, Tim Dillon. You're a bitch. And Netanyahu's a bitch. Here, I got a couple more updates. Turkish activist and Sumud Flotilla participant Ersin Selik said that the Israelis dragged little Greta Thunberg by her hair before our eyes and beat her and forced her to kiss the Israeli flag. They did everything imaginable to her as a warning to others. This is Ersin Selik. So this is a freed Flotilla passenger says that the activist was beaten, dragged by her hair, forced to crawl, and kissed the Israeli flag while in illegal detention. She had no access to lawyers. She has insufficient food and water. It's not known if she's being deported or if she's staying in the jail. Flotilla activists said that they locked all the activists in animal cages. The walls had writings in blood in Arabic. The mothers were writing the names of their children in Arabic, so they got to experience a little bit of what the Palestinians are going through. They had to drink from the toilet. They didn't have any water. They didn't have any food. They were starved for 40 hours. They tied an Israeli flag to Greta's back. They also made them take off their headscarves. So I know this is all fucking comedy gold to Tim Dillon. I mean, I'm sure he's yucking it up like a motherfucker. And he's got water right there sitting on his desk. Meanwhile, Greta Thunberg was being dehydrated. So this fat fuck has all the goddamn water and food that he needs. You think he ever would put his body on the line? You think he would ever throw his body in the wheels and the gears and the levers and make the machine stop? You think he would ever do something like that that's, bigger than himself? Do some action for some cause that is bigger than just his selfish ass, fat ass self? Says that she had insufficient amounts of both water and food. She developed rashes. She suspects were caused by bed bugs. She spoke of harsh treatment. And she was sitting for long periods of time on hard surfaces. So Thunberg had to hold flags while pictures were taken of her. She wondered whether the images of her had been distributed. But they have not. I've not seen any image of Greta Thunberg being free, being deported. So we know that Israel has her. She has been abducted. She has been kidnapped. We don't know where she is right now. They're taking these fucking pictures, and, this is what a fucking story. They're making this so much bigger than what they should. But maybe they're saying, well, we just took her in and then let her go, free of charge without any goddamn resistance, so now we're going to go ahead and harass her and abuse her and beat her up a little bit so that way she'll think twice about coming back. Maybe hold her in jail for a week. Baptiste Andre, a French doctor who was on one of the boats at the Flotilla in June, told reporters upon his return to France that he witnessed Israeli border agents mock and deliberately deprive passengers of sleep, in particular Greta Thunberg. So they're laughing at her, they're mocking her, they're making sure she doesn't get any sleep, any food, any water, making her sleep on a bed infested with bed bugs. And we don't know, again, if she's been deported or if she's still in Israeli custody. But this yuckmeister, this yuckster...
People don't want you on this boat.
I want her on the boat. I want more people on the boat. I want your fat ass on the boat.
And the climate is fine.
The climate is fine.
I don't like how annoying she is.
Just annoying. Anybody that's annoying...
Occupation forces have detained Greta Thunberg and dozens of participants aboard the global Sumud Flotilla, including journalists, while illegal interception attempts of the remaining boats are still ongoing. When was this?
This was 6 hours ago.
Just bomb this boat. I'm bored of this boat. I've been hearing about this boat for months. They keep getting close.
The boat for months, they've been in the water for a week or two.
Who does this help? They know they're going to get boarded. They know they're going to get redirected.
It helps a lot of people, actually. One boat actually reached there because they were distracted. The people in Palestine actually got to fish, so they actually got to catch their own food, right? Isn't that a saying? If you want to be a good Samaritan, you give a man a fish, but if you really want to be a great person, then you teach them to fish so they can eat for a lifetime. But if you prevent them from fucking fishing, then they can't even feed them fucking selves, you fucking prick. Also, Colombia is kicked out all the Israeli diplomats because of this. There's been some residual effects. Did they, end the blockade? No. But what the fuck are you doing there? With you fat fuck, just eating goddamn 15 buffets in a goddamn setting? You going into KFC and eating everything that they got there? How's that helping anybody? You're supposed to be boycotting goddamn Coke and McDonald's and a whole bunch of shit.
It's an exercise in vanity.
Yeah, talk about vanity. You can't get no more fucking goddamn vain than fucking...
Where does she even come from, Greta Thunberg?
Sweden, you stupid fuck. You know that.
Norway? Denmark?
Yeah, Sweden.
Whatever. She keeps doing this, and she knows what's going to happen. Swedish, yeah. Whatever. She keeps doing this on this boat, and everyone knows what's going to happen. You're going to get close to Israel, and then they're going to board you, and they're going to turn it around, and then they probably take the food and eat it themselves. You're not going to give that food out now that they got it on your boat?
Why don't he make jokes like this to the people in power? I mean, how many evil corporations are there? How many evil CEOs? How many evil governors doing some evil governor shit? People are getting shot left and right. He's dishing it out to Greta Thunberg. That's what Tim Dillon is doing with this fucking time. It's like, get a fucking life, dude. You're punching down. And what are you punching down for? Like, who thinks that this is funny? Who does this appeal to?
Light that boat up. Light it up. Oh,
let's just say everything he's saying about her, say it to him, okay? And I'll just say I'm being sarcastic, okay? You know what? Just fucking get rid of Tim Dillon, right? Just get rid of him. Who gives a shit? Nah, just kill him. Just kill him. Just make sure they burn him alive. Just burn him alive. Just blow that damn desk up. Okay, let's hear from him.
Hear from her. I don't like that she's in a life jacket. Nothing is less metal than this. This is not cool. Let's hear from her.
My name is Greta Thunberg, and I'm currently on board the boat Almaz as part of the global Sumud Flotilla, a peaceful humanitarian mission to deliver aid to the civilian population of Gaza and to break Israel's illegal and inhumane siege. And it is likely to believe that we will be intercepted tonight by Israel, which would be a blatant violation of humanitarian and maritime law. Israel is not immune to international law.
They are, though. I mean, you listen.
Come shopping with me at Jungle Jim. Today I'm getting kangaroo steaks. Fried
Kangaroo
egg chips.
steaks?
Gotta get Dutch clogs.
We got to start dealing with the world as it is here. And this is like, there's no, this woman's not doing it. Kill her. Kill her. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be good here now.
Just kill him. Just kill him. Just kill him. I'm trying to be good here. I'm really trying to be good here.
I want to heal the divides. Kill her.
That doesn't heal shit.
Baby, kill her.
That goddamn,
You know why?
that fucking
I'm bored
starts a goddamn
of this.
motherfucking, holy shit.
Crap. We need to move on. I'm sick of the Middle East. It bores me.
We're only like 2 political assassinations away from full-on civil war.
Hey, Greta Thunberg, I'm on the Flotilla. But Israel doesn't give a shit. They blow everyone up. They don't care. They're not immune to it. They're doing whatever they want to do. They're doing whatever they want to do. They're not immune to international law. Yes, they are. They're doing what international law is fake. Well, it shouldn't be, but it is. Shut up.
So we're going back to natural law here, right? So if we want to live in a civilized society, we're supposed to, to separate from the animals, live according to some rules. But when it comes to nation states, he's actually, tripping on a truth here, that it's all natural law. So everybody has a right to everything. Everybody has a right to perfect freedom and perfect power. So Israel has a right, in terms of international, not law, we'll say international relations, to do whatever the hell that they could get away with. But that's true for everybody. That's true for the Palestinians. That's true for the Italians and the Swedes. Whatever you could get away with. You got perfect freedom and perfect power. So, in your own country, there might be some civilization and society and laws that you're supposed to follow, but internationally, it's the law of the jungle. And the law of the jungle, it's not. The law of the jungle is harsh.
I'm in the Flotilla.
According to Hobbes, if we all live under the law of the jungle, then the life of man is short, solitary, nasty, and brutish. It's just awful. Basically, we'll all, if everybody has a right to do whatever the hell that they want to do, then everybody will do whatever the hell they want to do, and that'll just turn into mass pandemonium and chaos and destruction, and ultimately it will destroy all of us. A war of all against all.
I'm not participating anymore. I'm not participating anymore in people that don't. We're doing only real politic now of like what really is happening, and nothing interests me less than this flotilla of boats going over there. Like, get a peace process. Whatever you're gonna do, release the hostages, build the sphere, whatever the trade-off is over there in the peace thing. I think that's a trade-off. To release the hostages and Netanyahu builds the sphere. That seems to be what they want to do. They want to build the Vegas sphere in Gaza, and then they get a couple of hostages.
All right, so he doesn't seem to understand that, October 7th is the justification. There's 1,200 Israelis that were killed, and so in exchange for 1,200 Israelis that were killed, 680 Palestinians were murdered. 680,000. 680,000. There's a time when the operation of the machine becomes so odious and it makes you so sick at heart that you can't take part, Tim Dillon. You can't even passively take part, Tim Dillon, and you've got to put your bodies upon the gears and upon the wheels, upon the levers, upon all the apparatus, and you've got to make it stop, and you've got to indicate to the people who run it, to the people who own it, that unless you're free, the machine will be prevented from working at all. I mean, right now the government's shut down, right? So now this is a national strike.
If they're going to start releasing people, by the way, that aren't the hostages, because I think the hostages are dead. So Israel's just going to have to say, look, we got hostages back. They're going to be actors. They'll be AI. You'll just see a bunch of guys walking out of a tunnel. You go, who the hell are they? Shut up, it's the hostages. We're building the sphere now. I mean, whatever at this point. What are we doing? Just bring this to an end.
What are you doing?
Enough of this.
It's been going on
Talking
since
about it
1948, motherfucker.
Just accept. Supposedly Trump said to Bibi, "You got to take it, or we're not gonna back you anymore."
Right, and then Netanyahu killed 61 more Palestinians, burned them alive. You sick fuck, you sick fat fuck.
Said it to Bibi. He's like, "We're walking away from you. You better take it." And apparently Bibi's gonna take it. I don't know, man. This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. You and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this football season on Prize Picks, where it's good to be right. I love it. I just have so much fun. I'm sorry it's fun. Sometimes it's fun to win. Prize Picks is simple to play. Just pick more or less on at least 2 players.
So he's a corporate whore, okay? What a corporate whore. He says sometimes it's fun. Sometimes it's fun to win. I don't believe a goddamn word that is coming out of this motherfucker's mouth.
Player stats. You get your picks right, you can cash in. Create in the new feed tab on Prize Picks.
The hardest thing is to get started. You have to get it on paper.
Prize Picks puts their users first. So all withdrawals are fast and secure. Prize Picks offers Venmo, Apple Pay, MasterCard, and more for quick and easy deposits in your account this football season. Download the Prize Picks app and use code TAM to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code TAM to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Netanyahu says TikTok is a crucial weapon in winning support of young American voters for Israel's cause. Well, it's a little on the nose. Here it is. Here he is, Benjamin Netanyahu, talking about TikTok.
Christian influencers. He said, talked about the woke right. And he said, I call it the woke Reich.
Oh,
That's a brilliant.
Is it brilliant?
The woke right. Because these people, they're not.
This is the Third Reich. This is the Third Reich. This is Ku Klux Ham.
Any different from the woke left. I mean, they're insane. They're idiots. But they're actually meeting on some of the things.
Okay.
And what we have to do is we have to secure that part.
Why don't you define what left wing is, you fucking prick? Anybody who doesn't agree with genocide? So everybody who's opposed to Mussolini and Hitler and Tojo?
Of the base of our support in the United States, that is being challenged systematically. A lot of this is done with money. Money of NGOs, vast. Money of governments, vaster. Okay? We have to fight back. How do we fight back?
This guy needs to be arrested. He needs to be arrested. How's he just going around just...
Pause this for a minute. Remember when influencer was like the most annoying...
He's got an international criminal court arrest warrant.
Ritually...
When Ma'am Donnie gets elected mayor of New York City,
that's what the word influencer used to
he'll arrest Netanyahu.
Who would shamelessly plug anything.
Like you just did? You just shamelessly plug.
A great place to put it in. But that's what influencers were. It was like when I grew up, an influencer, would be somebody who's like, we put marbles in a swimming pool. Like they would fill a kiddie pool with M&Ms and jump in it, or they would do crazy stunts and injure themselves, or they would pull pranks at the mall.
Oh God, where are you getting to this?
The president of Israel is saying we are going to counter attempts to limit our support in the United States by unveiling an army of influencers where they will fight the information war on TikTok. Kind of an amazing turn of events.
Yeah, real fucking amazing. Okay, I'm sick of him. So fascism is an authoritarian ideology emphasizing nationalism, hierarchy, and suppression of opposition. It's historically been countered by a range of movements and strategies beyond the four that I had mentioned: anti-fascism, classical liberalism, communism, anarchism. Classical liberalism is America. That's okay. So these alternatives draw from diverse political traditions and practical historical lessons, often focusing on building inclusive institutions, addressing economic grievances, forming broad coalitions, No single approach guarantees success. Combinations of them have proven effective in undermining fascist regimes or preventing their rise. Based on historical analysis and contemporary discussions, here are 4 additional ideologies or methods that could defeat or oppose fascism. You got social democracy, conservatism. You could actually try to be a fucking conservative. If you're going to be a conservative, that would destroy fascism as well. Traditional conservatism opposes fascism by defending established institutions, the rule of law, and pre-existing social orders against radical upheaval. While some conservatives initially aligned with fascists, many resisted when fascism threatened monarchies, churches, or traditional elites. For instance, in the UK, conservative figures and groups joined efforts like the Battle of Cable Street in 1936 to block fascist marches, preserving democratic norms. You also got grassroots mobilization, civil resistance, and international alliances and military coalitions. So, yeah. Fuck this fat fuck. You know?